What is up, Googlers and YouTubers? It's your boy Henry, and I'm back at it again with another review. Can't leave this one on one of the greatest horror movies that I've ever seen. Right now, it is well, it's like November 3rd or whatever, but October just passed, so there's a bunch of Halloween scary movies out there, and I kind of passed that phase already, dude. I let Halloween just completely go by me this year. Didn't really care for it too much. Excuse me. Okay, disgusting. Alright, came by this year, and I let it go by me. But point is that, what was I saying? Oh, the Halloween just went by me, and I was watching Leprechaun yesterday because there's scary movies out right now. Shout out to Rico. Right now you can catch it on Tubi and Flawsome. Also, not to mention, you can also catch it on Amazon. But right now you can't catch this movie for free on those networks, on those channels. Shout out to them. Tubi, something like that. Tubi, and then Rico, like I said, and then Flawsome. Guys, so this movie right here, it's crazy because I'm not gonna lie to you. This is one of the greatest movies I've ever seen, and that's ever been put together on film. My opinion, the cast was amazing, working together. Again, I'm talking about Leprechaun, 1993, the scary movie. 1993, guys, Leprechaun, 1993, starring Rachel Green. I was gonna say starring Jennifer Anderson. You guys know her as Rachel Green from Friends, and of course, obviously, she had a heavy movie career after the TV show. In other words, after TV, she went into movies right away and thrived, dude. Skyrocket out, right? Point is that Jennifer Anderson, man, this is her first movie that she did. A lot of people don't know that. And this was her first movie, and she did it, and you can see it because she had her nose. Her nose was still big, she's a Jewish girl, but she had the surgery done where she had her nose, brought down or whatever. But the point is, the reason why I bring that up is because, like I said, Jennifer Anderson did magnificent on this project. It was great, The opening is one of my favorites. It really is, man. With the Irishman and his wife, him getting there, it raining at night, the shots were amazing. It's being so dark, and he told his wife that he caught the leprechaun, that they're rich, and he comes home drunk, so she doesn't believe him. She's like, this fool's drunk again. And little do you know that's how the leprechaun lures the wife to get him to open the suitcase. And appears the leprechaun. He comes out, and the leprechaun is pure evil. It's awesome because you forget that the leprechaun sold his soul to the devil. He sold his soul for his gold. And he is, if you realistically think about it, once upon a time he was just a midget, a human. But now he's a leprechaun. Now he turned into a creature. And it's just magnificent, man. Magnificent. The costume on it, the actor that did it, Derek White. I'm sorry, you know what? Let Google tell us, right? What's wrong with me? Google, tell me about the movie The Leprechaun.
The films of Leprechaun include Leprechaun, Leprechaun in the Hood, Leprechaun 2, and 6 others.
Okay. Google, tell me about the movie Leprechaun 1. Google, tell me about the movie Leprechaun 1. What the fuck? Google, tell me out loud about the movie Leprechaun 1.
According to Wikipedia, Leprechaun is a 1993 American comedy horror film written and directed by Mark Jones, and starring Warwick Davis in the title role, with Jennifer Aniston supporting. Davis plays a vengeful leprechaun who believes a family has stolen his pot of gold.
So again, this is so much more than that, though. The girl, the teenage girl. She's not even a teenage girl. She's just a young woman. But yeah, like probably close to 20 or something or whatever, younger than 20. My point is that she's gets somewhere with her father. They get to the old farm, and she's ready to go pack her bags and get out of town. But she comes across this painter guy, gets a crush on him, and he has a little paint crew. And like I said, the cast, they complemented themselves, working together. Everybody did on this project. The father was there, and again, like I said, now, where I left off at, sorry guys, was about the opening scene about the leprechaun killing the Irishman and his wife. And then, like I said, now jumping back to what I'm saying now about, the movie itself. In other words, you had a great opening, and then now you have a great starter to what you're witnessing, like the story. And then being there on the farm, and like I said, the paint crew, and then what happens is the father gets injured. They take him to the hospital. They come back. When they come back, that's when the leprechaun appears to them and shows them after already killing people. It's an amazing project. It's an amazing story told. It's written perfectly, perfect, and you can't make horror movies in this. Leprechaun 2 was good, just as good. It was a great movie. I'll leave a small review on that one because that one does deserve his own poster. But, the best Leprechaun movie out of all of them, I think they're like at number 8 right now. Or they were just saying like, they have a few Back in the Hoods and Leprechaun 2 and Leprechaun 3 and Leprechaun, a few Back of the Hoods, movies. I think they have like 3 of those or 2, if I'm not mistaken. I know for sure 2 of those. So, my point being said is that, this franchise is really taken off, but it would never be as great as the first one was. It never would be. The movie, like I said, is magnificent. It's fucking perfectly told, perfect. Storyline, the killing in it, the graphics, the costumes. In this movie, that the police are involved in it. Like it was in the 90s, so it brought reality to it, and they couldn't reach to the police because the leprechaun already had killed the police officer. And when they tried reaching out to him, you know what I mean? And they only and it bought them so much time. In other words, you know what I mean? Like it was a real legit horror film where you had to survive the night, because once the daytime came, you kind of felt like you were going to be all right, but it was the night that you had to worry about, getting through the night. I don't know. It was just amazing, man. It was absolutely magnificent. The actors, like I said, were magnificent in it. Everybody complimented everybody great. And this was a great project, It really was. It was a great horror project. This is for horror films. This is it right here. This is the recipe. I don't know, guys. It's just my take. Don't forget to Google, like, follow, subscribe. I will catch you guys on the next one. Deuces.